Alright, real quick, simple video. This is how you set up a messaging ad in Meta on Facebook. Really simple. The benefit of this is instead of a lead form where you might not get a bidding on your phone when someone actually fills out a lead form, you have to manually go into Ads Manager, download the lead form receipts. On this one, you literally get a message on your phone from a qualified prospect. They might not come in at the same rate as leads, potentially, but there is a chance they come in on a even higher scale, and that's going to be good for you, for your business, for your work, to keep your team busy. So let's get straight into it. No more playing games. You're going to want to go onto Ads Manager and go straight to Create New Campaign, and you're going to want to choose one of the top three: awareness, traffic, or engagement. Those are your best friends right here. I'm going to go ahead for the sake of it and choose traffic. You always want to set it up manually as opposed to letting it get set up for you. We're going to go ahead and name it broad, just for an example. Always choose campaign budget. Keep scrolling down, and that's all you need in terms of that section. Now onto the ad set name. I'm just going to go ad set message. And as you can see here, there's where you want to send the prospect is either the website, message destinations, which we're going to choose, Instagram or Facebook, or calls. Now, if you want whatever those are, you can choose it, but since we're prioritizing messages, we're going to choose messages. Scroll down a bit more, you can choose the location you want to target. Now, if you're a home improvement business owner, a residential contractor, general contractor, and you're providing a local renovation job, you're probably going to want to target your local area. So for the sake of this, let's say I'm in Auckland. I want to be targeting 35 miles around where I am in this case. But as you can see, you can change it to 10. I can change it to even bigger. I can target the whole country if I want, if I'm running a bigger operation and I'm willing and happy to travel, and I'm cool with all that. But that's really all you need in terms of the targeting. I've said this in other videos before, you don't want to be specifically targeting interest demographics or behaviors, because you're just going to be paying a higher price, a higher margin to find the same type of people you're going to find anyway. Your ad's going to get through the same type of people. Instead of advertising like this, you're going to be advertising like this, which is fine. But everyone may as well see it because it's the same message. You're pretty much saying this: hey, I'm a plumber, I'm an electrician, I'm a landscaper, builder, painter, pressure washer in your area. Book your job with me. No matter how you cut it, slice it, or dice it, no matter what your offer is, that's what you're going to be saying. So that's kind of the point. Advantage Plus placements. I always like to choose manual placements and turn off my audience network. You can turn off Messenger if you want. You can turn off and make it just a Facebook feed ad and remove everything else if you want, but I like to keep it just everything aside from audience network. Now we're onto the ad level. Just naming this ad number 1. You set up your creative. Just for an example, I'm going to have a creative that I've got up on my live account. Now we're going to add the primary text. We're going to add the headline, description. I always leave the description blank. I always leave it blank. You can fill it out if you want. I leave it blank. You don't have to. You can do what you want. Primary text, this is what the client is going to see. So, for example, booking for September 2026. Only 3 spots available before we're full. Use code WINTER200 for $200 off your quote. Pretty simple. You can test the primary texts. Like it says, 1 of 5. You can test the headlines. As you see, message us here. Click below. $200 off. $200 discount. You get the idea. You click next, it's going to take you to image generation. This is where AI comes into it. I would not choose any of this if I was you. This is what we call AI slop. I would ignore it. Next page is enhancements. You're going to want to turn everything off. Don't use any of the AI enhancements. Keep it broad, clear, basic, and that's that really. Here's an advanced preview of what it's going to look like. You can scroll around and see what it looks like for yourself. You can crop a few things if you need, if you want, if you think it looks a bit better, and that's going to be that really. Now here's the main bit. Here's what makes these ads different to essentially any other ad. Your conversations. This is where the rubber meets the road, as they say. Select the template. I like automated chat. It can actually qualify the person for you. So you have a welcome message here. You can say, do you need decking done? Do you need a kitchen upgrade? Do you need a bathroom renovation? Or something else? And then you can essentially just give them those 4 options. So, decking, kitchen upgrade, bathroom renovation. And if they answer any of these, they qualify to the next question. But let's just say you don't provide any of in this example, any of these 3 services. And your client is saying, I want another service from you. You can just disqualify them. So instead of saying other and them getting taken into your pipeline, they say, I want another service, they get disqualified. Pretty simple. They get taken straight to a disqualification text, which I'll show you in a second. Of course, you can accept other answers, and you can ask as many questions as you want here. As you can see, how long has this been an issue for? And the more detailed, there's pros and cons to this. The more detailed you get with these questions and the more questions your client has to answer, of course, the more qualified and invested they're going to be in you and your business and how you're going to help them, and you know their pain points. But also, the more questions you put in, more qualifying questions like this, the higher the price is going to be, the higher and more expensive these conversations are going to cost you. If you look at it as just a cost, alright, it's a bit ridiculous paying $100 for a conversation. But if you look at these as an investment, where, alright, I'm spending $100 to get a qualified lead and meet with them in person and get their information, but that $100 gets me $7,500 in profit because I land a $50K job at a 15% margin, it becomes worth it. That $100 is not a cost, it's an investment. This is why people do advertising. So you're going to want to fill out all the questions that you want to know from your prospect. You're going to want a completion message, and you're going to want to attach your website down below. And then you're also going to want a disqualification message. You can attach what you want to this. Disqualification message. Privacy policy. This is where you add your company's privacy policy. And if you don't have one, I always say the cheeky trick is you can just take Meta's privacy policy and put it in your privacy policy, because they just want to make sure you're not going to launder their information and sell it to the darknet. So maybe don't do that. Maybe take a double check of what your qualifying questions are like. And if I'm in your shoes, I would just say ask them the qualifying questions you ask your prospects when you meet with them in person. You doing this is just saving you a bit of time. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just saving you the time of actually calling them up, asking them these questions, and then they waste your time on a phone call, as opposed to they waste their own time in your messages while you're actually on site doing work, trying to grow the business, trying to recruit people, hire people, speak to maybe bigger commercial projects that you're working on, things like that. So you want to go ahead, double check everything, finish your template, save it, and make sure everything's good. Make sure you're happy with the entire ad, who you're targeting, who you're not targeting, the creative, the copy, the offer that you have on the back of the ad, and that's that. It's really as simple as that. Remember this, that these can just be top of the funnel prospecting ads. The people that engage with these ads that maybe don't qualify, the people that maybe click on the ad, maybe answer one question but then don't engage fully, you can retarget them in retargeting ads, which is a whole different story for another day. But the people that watch 2 seconds of your video, 3 seconds of your video, 5 seconds of your video, 15 seconds of your video, 90% of your video, 75% of your video, 100% of your... You can retarget them if they didn't convert to whatever you want them to convert to. In this case, a new message, a qualified message, which is essentially a qualified lead. So again, there's a million different ways to run ads. This is one of them. This is actually quite a cost-effective way of running ads, and it's going to save you a bunch of time, because like I said, instead of you calling this prospect and saying, hey, Mr. Johnson, I'm calling because you filled out our lead form, tell me a bit about your house, and then you find out it's not even a house, you're like, oh, okay, cool. This could have been done on a qualifying questionnaire like this. So I hope this helps. If you want to learn a little bit more about this, you can get in touch with my company, HG Media, or you can book a phone call below if you want us to do this for you. Anything on the Meta platform, really. Lead form ads, traffic ads, website ads, messenger ads. And if you're kind of maybe struggling for content ideas and you don't know what to put in your copy, how to make your creative good, you can get in touch with us. You can let us do it for you. We'll give you a bunch of content ideas, do it all for you. You can just focus on running your business, how you run it, and we'll get you the residential work. So like, comment, subscribe, click around this video if you want to engage with us even more. Leave a comment down below of what you liked and what you didn't like. And I hope this helps. I'll leave you to it. Have a good day.